Hello, I'm Mr. Reese, co-director of music and course leader for A-level music technology. Have you ever wondered what one of these does? Or whether anyone actually knows what all the buttons and faders on one of these do? Do you like messing around with microphones, electric guitars, electric bass guitars, drum kits, synthesizers, samplers, drum machines, and music production software like Logic Pro X? Then A-level music technology is very likely to be the course for you. A-level music technology consists of 4 different components.
Component 1. Recording.
This is a coursework-based component in which you learn about the techniques and processes that are used when producing a modern recording. So whether you want to be the next Steve Albini, Phineas O'Connell, or someone else entirely, possibly inventing a totally new form of music, then this component is very handy. At the beginning of the second year of the course, you'll be given a list of 10 artists, and you record, mix and master a song by one of them. You'll be in charge of the entire process, from laying down tracks in the role of an engineer, through mixing and onto mastering. So that's fun. Component 1 is worth 20% of the A-level.
Component 2. Technology-based composition.
This is another coursework-based component. This time it's all about unleashing your inner producer. You'll learn how both synthesis and sampling work, and how to generate your own unique sounds that no one else has ever created before, probably. You'll be able to create awesome beats and use effects in a crazy and creative way. The exam board provide a series of briefs at the start of your second year. The briefs are wide-ranging. Choose a brief, come up with some great beats and sounds, stick them all together, and Bob's your uncle. That's another 20% of the A-level.
Component 3. Listening and analysing.
This component sees you tracing the development of music technology over time, from this guy, who doesn't seem overjoyed about being recorded, through to this guy, who definitely knows what all the buttons and switches do, to this guy, who's made a considerable amount of money by being good at music technology. Good for him. You'll learn about how synths, microphones, effects, recording devices and more got created and how they developed, and you'll find out how to identify them in different recordings. Your friends will love you when you say, actually, I think you'll find this cowbell is from a Roland TR-808, not a Roland TR-909. This unit culminates in a listening exam at the end of the course, which is worth 25% of the A-level.
Component 4. Producing and analysing.
So this component is where you get to show off all your theoretical and practical knowledge of music technology processes and techniques. It takes the form of an exam at the end of the course, in which the exam board provides you with a load of audio files. You load them into Logic Pro, answer some questions on them, fix them up in places where they're wonky or just bad, and then produce a mix. You'll spend the 2 years essentially learning what everything in Logic Pro X does, and you'll develop your knowledge of the central principles of modern music production. This component is worth 35% of the A-level. You don't have to have studied GCSE music to study A-level music technology. You just need an interest in the subject and a willingness to learn. It's helpful if you've messed around with music on computers before, but not essential. We start from scratch. Keyboard skills are also quite handy, but again, not totally essential. There's loads of potential employment opportunities in the world of music technology, from live sound engineering to music production work, different roles in recording studios, working in the world of film and TV. Quite a few of our pupils go on to study music technology in higher education too. If you want to know any more, email jreese@bgs.bristol.sc.uk. Thanks for listening.